The ancient kingdom of Aroko had many settlements, but among them was a riverside village named Odomi, where life itself revolved around the great river. There was a prophecy whispered only in the royal chamber. The king will not die in peace unless a girl from the river village becomes his queen. That girl was named Adeshewa. She is from Odomi. But Adeshewa was not like other girls in the village. She was quiet and observant, and she feared nothing except one thing: losing herself in a world she did not choose. While other girls dreamed of gold bangles and palace wedding, Adeshewa spent her days by the river, talking to the wind, writing stories on palm leaves, and listening to the elders speak about spirits and broken thrones. She was beautiful, not loud beauty, but the kind that made people stare twice and forget what they were saying. One day, the royal soldiers arrived in the village. Drums echoed, dust rose, and the message was clear.
The king wants to choose his bride, so all maidens should come to the palace.
Every girl trembled with joy except Adeshewa, because the moment she heard it, something inside her whispered.
Run!
At the palace, King Adeyika sat on his throne. He was powerful, feared, and alone. When he saw Adeshewa, he smiled. But it was not a warm smile, it was a smile of possession. You will be my queen, he said. Adeshewa bowed slightly, not in submission, but in respect. Then she said the words that shook the entire palace. Great king, I can't marry you. Everywhere became silent. Even the birds outside stopped singing. No woman had ever refused the king. The guard stepped forward, but the king raised his hands. He was curious now. Why? He asked. Adeshewa replied softly. Because a crown placed on fear will always feel like chains. The palace erupted. How dare she? Take her. She'll be punished. But the king did not shout. Instead, he studied her. For the first time, someone did not bow to his power, but spoke to his soul. That night, he sent for her again. If not married, then tell me what you want. Adeshewa said, freedom. I want to live without being owned, even by a king. The king laughed, but it was not a happy laugh. It was the laugh of a man who had everything except peace. That same night, Adeshewa discovered something forbidden. Behind the royal garden was a sealed shrine. Inside it were carvings of past queens, all with their mouths covered in golden paint. A servant whispered, every queen of this palace disappeared after the wedding ceremony. No one sees them again. Adeshewa's heart froze. The prophecy was not about marriage, it was about sacrifice. The king did not want a queen, he wanted silence. That night under heavy rain, Adeshewa escaped the palace. She ran through the forest barefoot. Behind her were guards chasing her and saying,
Find her!
but something strange happened. The deeper she ran, the lighter she felt. Because for the first time, she was not running to something. She was running away from control. Months later, the kingdom of Haroko began to collapse. The king stopped talking. The palace grew silent. And then one morning, he was found sitting alone on his throne, gone mad, whispering only one name, Adeshewa. Because she was not just the chosen bride, she was the one woman who broke the curse of possession. And without her, the king had no power left over his own soul.